You are without a doubt one of the finest duelists I've seen. You're in my top 5. Yugimoto is number 1, of course.
Then Weeby ENT is number 2. What's going on, everybody? As you can see, we are back with the Dice Rally event. Now, what I didn't know, I thought this event was just one stage. So I thought that once I got to this goal, that this was the end of the event. But no, there's apparently multiple rounds to this event where I've seen people saying they're spending hours on this. And I'm like, how do y'all spend hours on this? There's only one board. So now that I know that there's multiple rounds, it makes sense that this event, well, I was like, this event lasted like almost 2 weeks. Why? It's only one board. But now I know, okay? Now I understand that there's multiple boards. The goal today is to make it to the end of the first board. I'm going to keep using generators because I just want to get to the end of the board. And then next board, we'll do a different deck per board. So next board, I think I'm going to try the raw deck to see how that goes. Let me know what you guys think about this event. I said this in the comments or in the video, last video. I was like, this event is great, has a lot of potential, but I would like to see some more unique pieces. But as always, if you enjoy Master Duel / TCG content, please be sure to hit the subscribe button as I upload every other day. Now let's get to this goal. All right, so we are back. Wait, what do they have on the field? What is this? What does this do? We are on the half life point spot, so we both started at 4,000. Okay, so this just counts as 2 monsters. Probably want to get that off the field. Probably. What we're gonna do is, there ain't too much we could actually do. What we're gonna opt to go for here is Runic Fountain. I'm gonna try to get the Runic Fountain here. We can discard Fulos here because we're not actually, we got a monster on board. And so, yeah, we're gonna opt to go into Runic Fountain here. Right. And hope for the best. Because we don't really have none. But how's everybody doing today? That is fine. I was actually done playing my turn, so this means nothing. How's everybody's day going, bro? My day is pretty good. I've had a pretty good week. For people that want to update, I don't know if y'all want it, but I'm gonna give it anyway. Y'all know I've been trying to pull that Alberto card. I posted evidence, clear evidence that I am still actively trying to. I went to my local card shop, LCS, and to my surprise, they had a box. And the dude who works there knows. He knows that I'm a fiend. And when I walked in, he was like, "Oh, do I got something for you, buddy?" So he pulls out a box. There's a box already out there, and he goes in the back. And he brings me 3 more boxes. And he says, "Do you want all 3?" And I look him in the eye and I'm like, we both know the answer to this, buddy. So I get all of them. I open them up. Can you guess what I didn't pull? I didn't pull the Alberto card. What did they just do? Okay. We are going to... We're going to pop this. We still got Nib in hand, but we're going to go ahead and pop this and get our Runic pulls. So yeah, I still haven't gotten that card. And I've been looking. I was able to find that one Yu-Gi-Oh set, the Bonanza. Yikes. That's not good. That's not good at all, actually. That's terrible. Yikes. Yikes. We still got Nib, but they don't have nothing. So, basically, we need... A lot of things will help. The one thing we don't need here is Imperm or Ash. Or another level 9 generator. We basically need a starter or a Runic card. I don't even know why. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Droll, really? And I lose. I just realized I just remembered that I only got 4,000 life points. So by theory, he could just go into battle phase and I lose. Right? He could just go into battle phase and I lose. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, guys. Here's what I'm hoping for. I'm just gonna let him combo in hopes that he just be like, I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff, and then I'm gonna nibble. Hopefully. I don't know. Jeez, bro. What a terrible... Yikes. That's not good. Anyway, I didn't pull any generator starter cards. So, yeah. What I was talking about, that Yu-Gi-Oh set, Bonanza, the Bonanza Yu-Gi-Oh set. I saw that thing once, the quarter century Bonanza. I've seen that set once. I've lost. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and surrender. Well, I guess it don't matter. Anyway, I've seen that set once, and I have not seen it again. Wow. I'm trash. Okay, we somehow still got a dice roll thing, so we're going to move 3 slots. What is +2? Oh, so we move up 2 spaces. We get an SR. We get, you can pay 3,000 life points and send what? And send 1 monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. That is kind of useless to me. First duel, not that great. This hand, also not that great. We really can't do nothing. We're going to have to go into Runic Fountain. Your opponent cannot target dragon monsters. What if they're playing? If they're playing Blue Eyes, I am fried, actually. We're going to go into Runic Fountain. Because honestly, that's like the only thing we can do. And we're going to hope that we pull a... Okay, well, that's GG's. They quit. They quit immediately. So we get another dice roll. That's nice. Yeah, we get a dice roll. Let's see where this takes us. We rolled a 5. We get an R. What is this one? I didn't even get a chance to read it. All right. If this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original level of that monster times 100. Okay, that's not bad. Actually, it's not bad. Okay, last person quit. So our hand is once again is not that great. We're gonna just take Runic Fountain here and just basically end our turn and hope that we can, well, I guess we're not taking Runic Fountain. No, we're still, regardless, we're gonna get Runic Fountain. They're just delaying the inevitable. So all we're gonna do is go the long way. We're just gonna go the long way to get Runic Fountain. But how I've been doing? I've been playing Clair Obscure. That game is incredible. I've been trying to clear my backlog was disgusting, bro. I don't know what it is, but for like the past 3 years, I was not finishing games. But now that, you know, I got more free time, I can finish some games. So I finished my first Yakuza game. I finished Yakuza 0. That game was really great. That game got like 1 billion mini games. Wow, I didn't realize this would actually happen. So I actually get the generator field spell, so I don't even need Runic Fountain in this case. Should I just take the field spell here? Yeah, let's just take the field spell. Actually, don't even need Runic Fountain. I'm just gonna put tip face down, and then just put the generator boss stage. But yeah, I finished Yakuza 0. That game was incredible. I had a blast playing that. And then I finished something before Yakuza 0. Finished Neon White. That was great. Yeah, I just started finishing games finally. And now I'm playing Clair Obscure. I need to finish Kingdom Come Deliverance. I will eventually get around to that. But I just have not gotten around to it yet. Do I want to start with Loptier? I think I do. Let's start with Loptier first, so we can get the buff. Now, are they going to negate here? Because that feels like it would have been pointless versus negating before I actually did this, so I wouldn't even get Loptier. Anyway, well, I guess technically If they do it here, I wouldn't get the full thing. But yeah, I've been trying to finish games. So let me know what your favorite game is of all time. Let me see if I played it. I'm trying to finish all the games that I started and just didn't finish for some reason. And the list is very long. Like, I haven't played Mass Effect ever. I think I talked about how much I don't like The Witcher. Like, it's just, I don't get it. I've tried it multiple times. I don't get it. But I ain't gonna hate on The Witcher in this video. Banish 2 cards. Are they, well, how big is their deck? We don't need to do nothing here. They're gonna draw 2 cards. Let's see what they get. I probably should have got. They still ain't get nothing. What are they playing? Okay. I don't even know what they're playing. I'm curious now. Now the curiosity is getting me. I want to know what they're playing. So here, if we get. They're moving slow. Let's keep talking about games. I finished Super Metroid. That wasn't this year. That was last year. Are they playing a burn deck? Okay, they got like a billion. Okay. Okay. I think they're playing a burn deck, bro. They're either playing 1 or 2 decks, in my opinion. They're either playing a burn deck or they're playing lab. I'm gonna. The question is, do I want to take Flash and Fire here, or do I want to take Destruction? I think I'm gonna take Destruction. I'm gonna assume they're playing some type of. Oh, they're playing Scotch. What is this person playing? What is happening? Okay. 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 I'm stupid. I should have popped Locked Here. I'm dumb. Why didn't I pop Locked Here? Dumb stuff. That's what happens when you don't play a deck for a while. Now we technically don't get full combat. Are they gonna call back or eat me? Yeah, they didn't. The question, well, here's the thing. The problem is, I could special summon this and then get something. Okay, let's just do that. I messed up. I should have popped Locked Here on their turn. That way I wouldn't even have to go through this. If they imperm here, that's actually fine. I would prefer them to interim here. So, then we're gonna special summon this. Right. Okay. Now, we're gonna go into this. We're gonna do 3. Because if they don't imperm here, they're cooked. Well, they're not cooked, but they will put themselves in not a great situation. They have to imperm here. Because I think either they have to imperm here, or they can do that. Yikes. Oh, that's so annoying. Actually, no. Well, I still get imperm. Or I still get Forbidden Droplet. But, does this activate before the Forbidden Droplet? It does. Let's take some of their cards. Alright, let's take the monster too, because I ended up. So now this Forbidden Droplet doesn't mean much. It doesn't really mean much. Because all that's doing is stopping me from 1 turn. And then we can do this. Send this one. We don't really need this to come back, but we're gonna have it come back either way. I kind of messed up, but it's fine. They pop Forbidden Droplet a little late. Okay. If you control no monsters and your monsters on target will advantage that. If you have 3 more spells, you can special summon that monster to your side of the field anyway. But it cannot attack. Okay. Well, we're gonna do. Because we assume that he's gonna do that. We're gonna send this to the graveyard. Whatever this is, we're gonna send it to the graveyard. Cool. What was it? Metal foes. It was gonna allow him to special summon metal foes, so he just banished it. Okay. Well, that is okay. That is okay for us. Because that now this is fine. We're gonna actually just immediately go into R because we're gonna get rid of his hand. This is gonna get rid of his hand. By theory, this should be GG's. By theory. By theory. Because right? Now he's going to draw a card, which is going to activate this. Now he's going to get rid of a card. Now let's see what he's going to get rid of. A Vex Failure. Yeah, well, that's not what I was thinking. We're going to negate that. We're going to attribute these and negate that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to activate this, which is going to allow him to draw a card, and I'm going to take that card. Right? So I'm going to pop this. Get rid of Droll. We're both going to draw a card. I'm going to take that card. And then, no, this one. Now we are 4,000. This is just gonna get rid of this. This is GG's. Because now, we're gonna make him draw again. We're gonna change it to attack phase. We're gonna activate this. You think I only got 7,000? You're wrong, buddy. We're gonna get rid of this. We're both gonna draw a card. Let me get rid of curses. He's gonna give me this card, whatever it may be. Gonna pop this, even though we don't need to. And then we're just gonna go into. Let's just go into this just in case. Just in case something freaky happens. But yeah, that's GG's. That's GG's. I messed up, but I bounced back. I messed up, but I bounced back. I messed up, but I bounced back. Let's see. Are we gonna get 2 dice this time? Okay, there's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the card is yours. And of course, I rolled a 2. So I gotta do 1 more duel. Even though, okay, so what is this card? When your opponent special summons a monster. Wow, this is actually a good card. All right, what do they have? What is this? If a monster is special summoned face up to the, wait, why is this here? Isn't this supposed to, wait, am I tweaking out? But ain't this, why is this here? Anyway, whatever. We're just gonna, I have, no. We have full combo, I think. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. What, do we? No, we don't. We basically would need 1 more. Because we can use this to get hard. But we would need another level 9, which we don't have. There's a couple of, my generator deck isn't that strong. It could definitely be better. Don't really matter what I go into here anyway. Okay. So we're just going through. There's no point. I was going to go into the red card, but there's really no point. What I am going to do is pop Tip in order to get a negate. So we have this negate, we have freezing curses, and we have an Evict Veiler. We also have this. Where did they play? Ice barrier. We're gonna set this down. We're gonna set that down. Then we're gonna go into this. Boom, boom. All right, boom. We're gonna leave that on the field for next turn. We're gonna pop this. And then that's where we're gonna end. That's the board. This is the board that I kind of like. All right, we got this negate. We have this, which just destroys a monster, and I draw a card. We have is it Levate? I can't read. We got this. We got a card absorber. We're gonna get hard, and we got. Did I already say Evict Veiler? Yeah, they're gonna quit. I knew that was coming. My board was just too good. My board was good. The only thing that be killing me is Forbidden Droplet, bro. Let's do this dice roll and see what happens. Let's see what our dice roll game looking like. All right, hold on. We get 2 dice. Okay, we only needed 1. Gold. Nice. So does it automatically just move to a new board? Oh, okay. See, this is what I was saying. Give me my dice. I was finna say, y'all better give me my dice. In the end. Okay, this is what I was saying about this event. This event has so much potential. But you can see this board is basically the same as the other, just green. That's what I was saying. This board has so much potential because what they can do, have the first board be this. And then the second board can be some crazy stuff. Make the second board just absolutely so unhinged. You gotta play a God card. Here it is. You gotta play this deck that we made for you. Here it is. You both start with 3 cards in hand. Here it is. Draw 4 cards. Like just absolutely unhinged stuff. They can make this so unhinged and it'll just be so refreshing. Like I said, this is pretty cool. Okay, a lot of us like this, but I just feel like there's so much they could do with this mode. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I see that everybody is basically enjoying this event, which makes me happy because that means Konami is doing something right. So Konami is some miracle or something like that somebody is watching this. This event has so much potential. Just make it crazy, make it absolutely insane. As always, happy dueling, everybody.